Hello there. I had to restart my Twitch. So what do we have here? Right. Last time we were here, and so I decided to give up. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Hi, Nico. Hi. So what did I want to do with this? I guess I know. I guess I keep this, and then like generics for ty in generics. Ty dot has params, something like that. And you've been watching me for nearly 1.5 months now. Yeah. So it's this. So I just need a simple function. When has params. We're just gonna check whether we have params. So check if this type contains type params. Return loop myself. Do we do type in ourselves? We do type. Oh, sure, whatever. So here we're gonna have nothing. I don't know what Lorenzo parameter is, to be honest. But yeah, I'm glad you had fun. For now, I'll just do this. So obviously, those types cannot have params, and symbol can't. Wait, no, symbol can because generic. So all of those false. Then symbol name generic or generic in generics, which are generic dot has params. If that's the case, return true. Otherwise false. Then array ty has params. Struct fields. Yes, I did just erase this. Or field in fields. Or actually this is optional name, and then field has params. If has params, return true. False. Now ptr ty, we don't care. Ty has params. Function pointer, we have params in return type. So return type. Here it's pretty simple for params. If param has params, which is interesting, return true. False, or actually no, return type is sum and type has params, because if it this box sdref. Come on. Cause like, if it's, hey Nigel, why can't I hear? I was muted. Whatever. Luxury Rust. Wait, this page is the level 2 page. I have not seen this. I have only seen level 1. Wow. Good job. Nigel, you need to catch up. Yeah. You're 2 flashes behind. Just spam. You can. So if this is sum, because if it's none, then there are no params. Okay. Now param obviously is a param, and error I'd say false. If type has params, panic. Generic params are not supported. Supported TY, I guess like that. OpenGL was caught, good job. You run flash away from 30. Yeah, I'm just waiting for a day where you're gonna be able to just redeem, to just redeem and you'll get a plushie. Then they're gonna be like, come in, redeem first, then redeem this a few times. Yeah, but it is gonna be limited because like we're not supposed to get the entire plushie decks within one stream, as much fun as it would be. Not gonna let Kuko. Oh, I mean, yeah, that was kind of rude, but I guess you are racing after all towards the top of the leaderboard. Hopefully, I'll get to work on the overlay soon. I need to plan some stuff out. Yeah, I know. So yeah, I'll need to plan some stuff out. Something. Also, no, there won't be a stream this weekend because I'm going somewhere. I should probably set this in schedule real quick. Just channel. No, I should probably rewrite the overlay off stream. You know, that would be interesting. So yes, there won't be a stream on weekend, but I don't know. I might. Like, I don't know, I really don't have much time. I might throw in another stream, like, over the week. During the week. Because, like, I don't want to just strip one away. So, right. That was generic params. Now, for my generics, we do that. That's fair. Now I can go through all of this. So I got rid of store. So does Rust allow? Well, I mean, anything really allows this. So type ls then. Wait, no, not type ls is this. The intern type will need to be here. And I'm like, oh, is this word banned or not? So yeah, that's definitions. That's pretty simple. Types and functions are public interned. There is not a space in the sim name, right? Is there? Kanagawa Dragon dash. For some reason, everyone, including me, thinks it's an underscore. But yeah, some a little bit dull. What do you call it? Whatever. I'm not gonna characterize. Tabs. I cannot see which tab is highlighted, by the way. I mean, I can see the path at the bottom, but still. So that's a thing. Yeah, that's about it. I do like this theme as a color scheme. Like, I do like the color scheme. Is it? Just like, ooh, by the way, this is blue, which I don't know. Theme. Yeah, there are underscores. Why? Inconsistency. Yay. Anyway. Inline tabellices, I mean... So types, here, I'm gonna bundle it with back of Orco type. Because those are generic. Inconsistencies detected, editors changed, what? No, I'm not doing that. So this, technically this is not quite legal. Because type aliases. Damn, I hate it. But yeah, I mean, if only could like go back, go the other way, and like alias the types. How could I do that? Low quality and high latency. Fair. Very fair. Actually, mobile has a voice only and chat only mode. So like, as opposed to desktop, you can enable like voice only mode, you're not gonna see the stream itself. But like, I tend to just ignore it. Because like I have internet and I don't care when I'm spending it too much over the top. So yeah, this. How do I disambiguate types, symbol types? I need like a map from type to symbol. Back like the other way. Yeah, fair. Like in my case it's not. That's why I don't care about spending. I mean, like I have a limited amount of internet on my phone. It's like 10 gigabytes a month. But I usually just ignore it. And like for me it works pretty well most of the time. I can usually run a 720p stream and like be fine, and a 720p video as well, like both YouTube and Twitch. I've tested it. Like yeah, I mean a stream might be a bit heavy, to be fair, but I'm pretty sure I didn't have many problems with that. And like that works in any point in the city, pretty much, as long as the internet works there. Although recently, within like last week or so, I had troubles with internet. It was like all. You said 4G before. No, but it failed to send. Doesn't sound like 4G. Anyway, so I need to. I need something to check type equality. How do I do this cleanly? Because like, if you alias a type and then use it in generic params, it's gonna say like, bro, no, that won't work. So like, imagine I declare a type with generic params, and then like I put in a tuple of i32 here, and then I'll also declare. So like I declare this, for example, or why not? And then I declare another type tuple. I say it's a tuple, and then whenever I use type of tuple, it's supposed to resolve to this. But like it wouldn't, because the tuple is a different type. I can inline tuple, but then it's like performance hit. And at the same time, you could change it the other way around. You could have a tuple here, and I32 here. Same thing, basically. And I don't want to inline every single struct that goes in here, because that's gonna be horrible. So I need some kind of interning, but different kind of interning. So like ideally I'd have reverse types, which is gonna be a hash map from Orco type to. Ideally you'd actually just intern types into the system. That would be ideal, I feel like. And then you'd pass them around. That's interesting. I mean, what's stopping me from doing that, actually? So, where are the API points? So here I just declare. Technically I have access to types. Oh, and also generics. So yeah, same generic. I mean, yes, same thing. I mean, I could just include in function. This thing could return types. But yeah, I could just intern them. Although that doesn't sound that nice, to be honest. I mean, technically we have to. Technically I have to intern all types. There's gonna be a tuple. I wish I could use the variant. Like the symbol variant of the type. Back of Orco type. And also, I'm not quite a fan of this, to be honest, either. But yeah, I know. So how do I do this cleanly? I mean, I could also do a string here or something. Where do we have that? Sim name returns a string. Yeah, I am planning to support that. I have ideas on how to do it, but those ideas are very not ideal. They basically what I was thinking is to create a whole separate integer value, and that's a type. So like you would have a type that stores the value. Let's just say U128, and then it would also store like integer size as well. So it's technically like a derivative of this type, of the integer type, but it's gonna store the value itself. And then that's just a constant in the type system, and then you can bundle them into structs. This thing was Mario type. And then like one big problem with it is yeah, sure, I have unsigned values then as well. and then this would be I, and then I'll have char value, I assume. That would have, well, we have two char values, that's not a big deal, bool. Float, however, is a big problem, because if I add float value here, and like, so this is gonna be f64, and then use 16 for the size, just imagine, then you'll see it's gonna fail, because I need those traits, and I need those traits. Yes, I need those traits. I need hash and ord and the queue. I mean, I don't care about ord because I'm mostly using hash maps, but I need hash for type. I need two hash types, and that's very important. And like f64, I mean, it doesn't really work here, I guess. So I could probably do like u64 and say this is bits. This is raw bits. But yeah, that's a bit, or fixed point or something. So yeah, constant floats are gonna be killing me. I'll probably do something like that. Something like that, or a wrapper around f64 that's gonna be like compile time float. That's gonna have hash, or like call it IEEE float. IEEE floating point, because like really, and same actually. And same actually goes for CodeGen. CodeGen ffonts. Here, ideally, I don't use f64 and I use like IEEE something where you can specify the bits so that you can pass invalid floats and stuff like that. But at the same time, does it really matter? Because you can fit an IEEE floating point number, 32-bit floating point number in f64, and it's gonna be perfect. I'm pretty sure, if I know how it works correctly. But yeah, this is technically not ideal, but I guess I'm gonna keep it this way, because like, who cares? Who cares? Those don't have to be IEEE. Those don't have to be. I never specified dogs that those are IEEE numbers. In fact, you could have a backend that specifically interprets them as like, what is the thing? I don't remember. There's like the new floating point number format. Floating point number format. So like there's a one that recently was somewhat popular, which is allegedly better than floats. Formats. So we have regular IEEE. I don't care about IEEE compressed version of scientific notation. Tangent over, now back to work. Nah, I wanna see the name. I wanna recall the name. It was something starting with T, I'm pretty sure. Posits. I mean, is there a better is there a better alternative to IEEE floating point? Well, oh, wait, Unum, a better alternative. Uh-oh. Nothing to see here. Not found. Oh well, oh well. But like posits sounds like something. It might have been posits. Yeah, might be posits. Anyway. Better alternative to IEEE strings. How do you add those? Can you add those quickly? I mean, technically, yeah. No. I mean, actually, if you just do like if you literally do a binary string, so it's like you have a byte, which is a digit. So like it starts with a byte, which is the number of bytes, which is like which encodes the type and number of bytes. So like of the mantissa or something. Wait, no, actually, no. You start with a you start with a byte that encodes the number of bytes that's gonna follow, and if it's 255, then like after that you can have another byte that encodes the number of bytes that are gonna follow, and that's why you can have like you concatenate all those bytes for bits on the left of the dot, and then on the right of the dot, you're gonna have the same thing. But that's yeah, that's bad. Anyway, so I need internal types. How do I do this? Not only for performance reasons, and I need to do it cleanly. Ideally, like keeping names. So if you define a regular type ls, it is fine. I mean, I can use symbols, yeah. I just need to be careful. Like, another problem is it's gonna be if you have like a struct where you'll have a field 1, which is i32, field 2, which is u32 for well, f64, let's say, for example. That's a struct. We're gonna have type a, for example. And so you're gonna define type generic of a equals, for example, then you're gonna have a then you're gonna try accessing generic of b, where b is defined as a struct where field 1 is i32 and field 2 is c, and c is defined as f64, and those are the same types. And yeah, that's a problem. If you couldn't tell. I don't quite know how to do that. It's like ideally I just internal types. I just intern and inline. The problem is like the problem here is generics, because so C can deal with this. C can deal with this when I translate it to C, but C cannot deal with generics because I need to bake generics into type names, and when I do that, I need generics to evaluate to the same name, even though like so here A and B must evaluate to the same name. And that same name would be a struct, field, or it's gonna be A or it's gonna be B. Because like if there is a struct already, if there's a type already, then might as well use that. But I don't know how to do that cleanly. I guess the idea is to intern all types, but like so here I have type A, and then I'm gonna say struct of, well, literally this struct, or actually, imagine we declare B first. Imagine we declare this first. So we declare this. When we declare this, we say F64. Well, actually, no. Here we don't do anything because F64 is already primitive type. Then here B is a struct. We're gonna say this struct interns to B, but we're gonna substitute this for F64 because we're gonna inline type aliases inside of fields and intern them in case. And then we're gonna say, so this is the interned name. And now whenever we see A, we still write the code like this, but then so yeah, so we're gonna generate the code like this, but we're gonna say that A is B because this struct, when like uninterned, when you pass it, well, yeah, no, when you intern it, you get B, but we still need to generate it like that because B is, because like you have writing differences. And then in generics, generic of A is gonna be actually generic of B, and generic of B is gonna be generic of B because, yeah, you get the interned name of the type. So that's probably a decent idea. Does sound weird, but I think it's gonna work. One problem though. One big problem, however, is if you declare well, yeah, that's a problem. If you declare a type, well, no, if you declare a function, you declare a function void func, which is generic, and you're gonna have a specialization for A. So in one file you generate it with type A equals struct i32. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna say i32 because this is technically valid syntax. Well, no, it's not, because, well, we don't have syntax anyway. So in one file, file 1, we're gonna have this. In another file, we're gonna do the same thing but name it B. And now those functions receive different names. However, those are the same, and like the idea is, so here I define it and here I use it. And it's gonna say function of B not found, even though it is. That's the problem with interning names. That's a problem with interning names. I don't know how to like completely fix this issue. Except if you intern the struct as a struct i32, and then the function name is gonna be this, and then it's gonna be a problem. But like realistically it's unlikely. Realistically it's unlikely this is gonna happen. So let's try implementing that. First of all, we need interned types. Also, when do you why am I accessing this set? Turned. So that's type to symbol. Symbol generics type. Oh, and right, and generic stuff. That's so tough. That's so tough. I mean, I guess here I could just say it's not generics, it's actually like just symbol. But then again, well, yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. However, the name... the name should be like processed already. I feel like I'm overcomplicating it. So yeah, well, we need to return types. And we also need to make sure they still match. So how do I do this? How do I do this? I guess like that. It's not ideal, but whatever. I guess. I guess. I really wish C had anonymous types. That would have made it so much easier. Actually, would it? No, I mean, I wish C had anonymous types and like type defs. Not actually C might have what I need. Wait, like that. If I pull up compiler explorer. Yeah, no. Yes, but not. But no. God bold. C has anonymous types, so can you give me an example? And let me prove you wrong. I mean, technically C has. So like, what I mean by anonymous, what do you mean by anonymous types? I wonder. In this case, it's like what I mean is struct, and then you have int ab. I mean this, which, all right. Let's say x, and then why can't I x.a? X. Yeah, so that's what I mean. But if you take a look at the warnings here, anonymous struct declared inside parameter list will not be visible outside of this definition or declaration. So anonymous struct will not be visible. The problem is that so like to actually present why this is an issue and not just a warning. Well, yeah, I'm reading the warning for you if you want. So like if you compile the code that you sent, which is what I meant, you're gonna get a warning saying anonymous struct declared inside parameter list will not be visible outside of the definition of the declaration. So the problem is, let me just write it down, you don't have to see it. The problem is that if I declare another function, and you know, let me just take your function from chat because it's going to be easier to work with. So if I declare another function, let's say bar, and I'm going to try to call foo, there is no syntax in C that will allow me to pass a parameter to it. So like I cannot just, well, I cannot agree, I don't think I can aggregate initialize because I need name here, don't I? Yeah, so I need struct and like name here. Or can I just say struct? Nah. I cannot declare a type. I mean, I can declare a type with the same layout, So struct and as and then s, but it's still gonna say incomplete type for argument 1. Note expected struct anonymous, but argument is of type struct anonymous. Well, yeah, the problem is that it's not the compiler is not gonna let me pass any struct to this function, because the struct inside that's declared inside is an anonymous struct and its type name doesn't exist. And like, as far as I know, there is like no way, even unsafe and reinterpret casts, that can like work here. Because in order to cast anything to the struct, you need to have the name of the struct type. And like C doesn't have type inference. Any sort of type inference that would help here. So the idea would be to type def it, or if only I could say name here. Let's just imagine, and then it'd say struct name. This is probably not gonna work. What? How? Okay, that is interesting. That is certainly interesting. It says build failed because there is no reference. There's no reference to main. I don't care. The thing is that there's no reference to bar, but like, oh, that's output, because yeah. So this compiled. I just gave the name to the struct. This is interesting. This is incredibly interesting. This is very interesting. So this works. Does this work everywhere? Clang. Sure, we have Clang here. Z80 Clang. Nah. What is it gonna say? Where is the out? How do I open output again? Oh, there. Multiple type, struct name. This is sad. Let's say IRM Clang. Yeah, no, this still doesn't work. TCC. We have TCC here. TCC does not support this either. Well, yeah, anyway. Can I move output like here? Yeah, I can. So that is not portable. However, GCC allows this, which is interesting. Anyway, I can just inline it. So I can extract this. It's just the structs, right? If you have a billion pointers, it's on you. Where can I see an instance of type? It's just a struct that has a lot of data. I mean, function pointer technically has a lot of data too. So function pointers could probably be interned as well. I mean, no, we don't have to intern function pointers. I mean, like, for performance reasons, yeah, function pointers could be somewhat heavy. But for interning, you don't have to intern them. So anyway, the idea could be to extract this, to extract the struct declaration, but not type def it. And then do something like that. And when I extract the struct declaration, the name I assign to the struct would be something would be something nice. Would be something repeatable. So, how would I implement this? The idea is the same intern type. And I could also type def. I could also like add extra interning for speed. So the idea is intern is to intern every single struct inside. So I have them named. No more quirks, more work on arrays. Oh wait, arrays also need interning. No, don't. Yes, they do, but no, they don't. Yeah, so this is still temporary. False and false everywhere here. So if it's a named struct, if named, here I would just give a name to that struct. So I internal the fields and then I will look for an interned version. Yes, issue is CGen has type tracking, and like every single one of them has type tracking, and if it returns a different type, it's gonna be somewhat annoying. But I guess it's fine, right? You can just resolve it, you can just inline it, right? I need to give it a name here. Do I just hope? Question is, do I just hope? It's fine. And give it a good name. Oh, Duolingo wants something from me. No, we're gonna have to wait until the end of the stream. So, let's see. Intern type. So name. I'm gonna just say name option. Napping. Have a nice nap. So this name is a symbol. Or is it? I mean, it should be, right? So like here. Yeah, I need symbols for intern names here. So, I'm gonna intern structs. In intern types, I'm gonna just store symbol and then use that. So if let sum name equals name, well, named, I'm gonna call it named. If named is sum, if optionally, oh no, if name contains a value, it's the name of the current type def. Hi, penguin operator. What is this? Fourth. That does look nice. Right, penguin is gonna also climb the leaderboard. I really wanna see if penguin can beat Davninia. And then Davninia comes back and sees that he's not on the leaderboard anymore. What's gonna happen? um Def. So if named, then I'm gonna I'm gonna intern using that name. Sysedit, hi. Oh no, red squiggly lines. Oh wow, there are so many. Hold on, I need to fix those. Hi Sysedit. So this is otherwise. So how do I do it? How do I do it cleanly? So the name here is a symbol. However, I'm gonna do sim name. So I'm gonna apply sim name to it. Also, ideally, sim name should take self. Ideally, sim name should take the backend. Offense sim name self. We can have like mangling parameters and stuff. Right or wrong. And the what disambiguation as well. So I'm just gonna move this into backend. So this is gonna be public. This is gonna take self as a ref. Why didn't it format? I have an error somewhere. Yeah. So self sim name. Empty back here because it's not gonna have any generics. Or actually, wait, I don't need a back. I need a slice. Even better. So we're gonna apply sim name to this, and sim name shall probably return a symbol or not, or should it? I honestly am not sure. I mean, okay, in this case it can return a string. I guess I can decide on whether to convert it. So let name equals this into Kanagawa Dragon. Don't you have your activity feed somewhere? I mean, you don't have to be in mod view. So I guess this thing is in the mod view. And like in activity feed you can see all the redeems. Wow, it's been an hour. How has it been an hour? I did nothing. I speculated for what felt like 15 minutes. Well, maybe 30 minutes total, because like stream started. It's been an hour. Anyway. So the name. So yeah, we if we have a name here. Wait, if well, I mean, I guess I should do this, and then let name equals self. Well, actually, okay, I'm gonna create a quick helper function. return name. Wait, no. I mean, I guess I can have a closure or something. I mean, I guess I can just say, when we match this, set of types, we return it. So first of all, I'm gonna copy this, paste it here, and then we're gonna have match ty. This orco type. So we're gonna have array. So we're just gonna do that. Maybe even like that. So here it's just a separate two internal inner types. So here for field and field intern. I mean, here I could. No, I shouldn't say named. Yeah. I mean, actually, I could in theory. Wait, if I type def struct name in a array, so name to array 5. So if I type def an array of structs, am I allowed to use this name? Like, why is it TCC saying in the result reference when it's supposed to be outputting code? I wonder what compilers we have actually. A lot of GCCs, MSVC. Let me switch to Clang. ARM with 7A Clang trunk. I wonder what trunk means. Is it for truncated or something? Is it like the long version? Or I feel like it's just the latest. It break in soon. So if I do this does actually work, surprisingly. So I can technically pass in some here. Or actually just name here. But then I'm not gonna be able to use this name again. So no. Nah. So if it's a struct, yeah, so this is just for interning, to pass and to propagate it. So we have inner types in symbol. Do I need this? Yes, I do. So it's so first it's symbol, then array struct pointer. Type symbol, name we don't care, generics. For ty in generics, ty self intern type, ty name, we don't care about names. So I need to still turn them. Then, oh my god, I wanna have this indented properly. Then array struct pointer function pointer. So those are all ptr y. Oh, it was there actually. So intern type ty none. And I guess I can comment this out and it's gonna format. Yay. Back to formatting. So that's ptr, and I could actually do this. here it can be a semicolon. So we have PTR and we have FNPTR. FNPTR unfortunately is a bit more complex. So we have params return type. For underscore ty in wait no, it's just ty. Right. And then self intern type. Wait, return type dot as mute map or if the ref mute. This is boxed. This is boxed. stref mute map self intern type map ty. I mean, I guess I could just do if let sum ty equals return type. So that's that. So that's the initial interning. Let's just say intern inner types. Oh, this is annoying. Were you just shadow banned? And like, when did you spam messages? Does it actually explain it? Is it for commands? Like, mods are not supposed to be banned. And ideally I would like to allow everyone to spam, but Twitch is annoying in that regard. I mean, I assume it's Twitch, because like this shadow banning stuff has been an issue for a bit now. I've been hearing about it. Also, it's supposed to work. Hey, thank you for the raid. Why can't I hear anything? I was well, anyway. I had my speakers muted. Hey. What were you doing today? I didn't have a chance to... Oh, right, you were Mesa backend compiler. I remember seeing a stream notification where you started to work on the compiler stuff. That sounds fun. This is so weird, honestly. Like, people have been spamming in my chat for some reason. They're getting flagged. Maybe it's a Seri issue. Could it be a Seri bot issue? I feel like it could. Where are settings? Spam protection. Oh yeah, no, spam, not this kind of spam, different kind of spam. Codegen, yeah, C codegen, specifically. So since currently my main goal is transpiling to C, and later I'm gonna expand the domain by adding more languages and binary targets, I'm currently working on C code generation. And like, this is the whole idea. I just have a bunch of languages to transpile to. This is the whole idea of my thing. Okay, so how do I... contact Seri. Wait, Seri bot is created by Seri. Oh, right. Didn't realize that. Well, filter Twitch. Understanding protection. Bots and scam links. Yeah, that's different kind of spam. That's what I'm worrying about. Very rarely. The bots hate rate detection. Hate rates, not regular use. So yeah, no. I don't see anything in series that could probably do that. So it might be Twitch. Yeah, I guess it would have shown, but like, come on. I would say like if it's regular viewers, it's fine. I mean, I wouldn't, but like, I would understand it if it was regular viewers, but like, you cannot, when transpile to itself. Yeah, we don't have a language, but transpiling to Rust would be an interesting thing. So yeah, I would, if I would understand if it was shadow banning like regular people who just spam, even though I tried my best to configure stream settings to allow that. But when it's shadow banning a moderator, that would be very weird. I mean, I could also check automate settings. Seriban spamming bots. Seriban spamming bots, but different kind of spam. It's message filters, not send frequency. Where's auto mode? Where's moderation? Yeah, I know, but like, why? Where is moderation? Where are moderation settings? Is it on, it's not on stream, it's on channel, is it? Probably isn't. Yeah, no, it's probably in here. But no, like, Nigel doesn't get shadow banned as far as I know. And like my VIPs, as far as I know. Regular viewers used to. VODs and Stream Rewind are unavailable in the DJ category, huh? That's interesting. I'm just scrolling through stuff. Dual format, 2K streaming, latency, disconnect protection. Where are auto mode stuff? Spam. I see no spam mentioned here. I do not see where auto mode could be. Wait, moderation settings. I'm so dumb. Chatter permission custom. Yeah, mod management is moderator losing chat, pin message, access, moderators. Wait, stream elements could also be. What if I just remove stream elements as a moderator? I am gonna do that. You know what? I am just gonna remove stream elements as a moderator, cause why not? Cause they don't do much. Other than that, yeah, it's just bots and YouTube. Chatter permissions, chat verification. All chatters must have a verified email. Phone number verification is off. Red epicness, the dream mode, they had answered questions. Wasn't StreamElements bankrupt? I don't know. I have not seen anything about Stream. I was not using StreamElements for a while. I just kept it in my chat for commands like follow h, because why not? And well, as a moderator, there's no reason to have a moderator. But yeah, mods don't shadow ban. That makes sense because like all bot action auto mod doesn't. I mean, still, I would check it. It's probably in the same section, right? For follower only, subscribe only. What is this? Why did... Eh? So weird. Non-mod chat delay. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, but still, no. Chat rules. Message filtering. Chat rules now. We have no chat rules. Smart detection. Yeah, the different auto mode. Shadow bans last for 1 hour. Yeah, but like still. It's not supposed to happen, I feel like. Unless it's like Twitch detecting that you can send messages more frequently than they're like than the thing allows. Where it says like you're too quick or something. Aggression, bullying. No. My filters are really low indeed. My filters are very low, that's why I'm putting everything to my mods. I mean, yes, so what I'm saying is like if you're sending messages faster than Twitch's anti-spam as in like the rate limiting. If you're sending messages faster than rate limiting, then like it would explain it, I guess. But then like it's not possible unless you have extensions. And by rate limiting, I don't mean the 30-second rule. That you can send the same message twice within 30 seconds. I mean like the any messages. So for viewers, wait, for followers I have all verifications down. So ban invaders, harassers will be detected and flagged. Yeah. Unban requests, banned users, shared ban info. Yeah, no. Is it? I'm just gonna. Wait, no, that's not the. That's not the. That's not the thing. Currently banned a lot. Wait, I banned somebody. Somebody was banned by me manually, huh? And that was when? 10/23, 23rd. Okay, sure. But then it's mostly Serim. Oh, a few by me. I guess Seri just didn't catch them. Few more by me. Those are very recent ads. Yeah, so that's why I have Seri. Seri bans that, and Seri also has protection against what is it, follow botting, which is like actually very handy. Although I'm pretty sure I didn't have a follow botting attack during the stream. I had been follow botted before. And it took me a while to find out about the Commander Roots tools. Yeah, basically that. I got about 200 followers, or 170 or something. Well, I got 200. So I probably got 200 or a little less. That was during one night. I have not experienced, but I have seen. So I was on stream, on Bedhop stream to be specific, when she got follow botted live. And it's like alerts just go off. Yeah, so it's Seri bot. So you can actually join Seribot's stream, and it's like it has instructions because Seribot is has a live stream 24/7. So yeah, the idea of follow botting is to send a bunch of followers to you, and then report you for follow botting because that's against Twitch TOS. Yeah, that's kind of absurd, but I think that was what I was hearing. Yeah. So Seribot is just very effective against this. I am pretty sure. Well, that's what I heard. That's what it was created for. But like other than that, Seribot is very good at moderation. Anything that Twitch Auto Mode doesn't catch, Seribot catches 100%. In my experience, I don't remember any single time when Seribot. I mean, actually, maybe I remember a single time when Seribot flagged Penguin Operator or somebody else for like hate speech or something. I mean, it was not unjustified because like that's not a human. I mean the Seribot. See, it wasn't unjustified, but that was like one false positive. Anyway, so here, if we encounter a struct, I don't care about the content. I'm gonna go ahead and let name equals name named.map or else. Wait, named dot. Well, yeah, map or else. So I'm gonna do map or else ty hashable name, and that's after that. And here we'll map it. So hashable name returns what? Returns a string. So I need a sim name on this. Wait, sim name requires well, I mean, okay, into so unwrap or else, and then I'm just gonna apply sim name to it. So that it's a proper sim name. That's gonna be the intern name, and then intern. So self-interned equals. So that's a struct. So that's a struct. Yeah, that's a bit difficult. Why did I even need to give struct names? Why did I start doing struct names? Like, why did I stop doing something like type def struct? Why is it lagging? Am I dropping frames? Seems okay. So why can't I just do this? I remember there was a reason why I additionally added something here. Might have been aggregates, but no, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it was to do that duplication stuff. Nerd, welcome back. Why did I do that? Why did I do struct names? It's an FMT type. Written types. So struct. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Why? I don't remember. I remember I had a reason. I don't remember the reason. Might have been linking. No. I don't remember why. But it really feels like linking. I mean, I guess I can type def after all. So self-interned equals, wait, no, self-interned, insert. Wait, I need, no, wait. So it's typed to string. So if let's sum name equals self-interned get self, wait, no, ty, in so I'm gonna just pin it quickly. Some pin reuse. So if I can get the name, which means it wasn't turned before, I'm just gonna say self equals record type symbol name empty generic. Otherwise, I need to intern it. It's ty, not self. Otherwise, I need to intern it, and I might still do the replacement. So if they also have offline lock. I don't know. I don't even remember what it is, to be honest. Let me see. To be honest, I don't remember Siri having that many features. Like add timers and stuff, clips. By the way, did you know you can now say Twitch clip it and it's gonna automatically clip it? Like Twitch is gonna automatically find that section using the stream audio and clip it. Fun stuff, huh? Oh yeah, right, very fun. What else to fly? Well, yeah, I mean, I usually like to keep my protection low because like I don't want false positives, and I can probably me or my moderators can probably deal with it. Yeah, I assume it did. I honestly don't know. That's a test. Oh, it did. Would you look at that? Clip created from your stream. Voice command. Yes, that's a cool new feature. I saw it today. It was like in the quick actions as a like tip or something. Voting module spam protection. Where is the offline thingy? I mean, I guess I can just say offline lock. Offline lock. Will it say anything? Needs to refresh. Okay, sure. Oh, that's a long list of stuff. Created 7 years ago. Okay, so now what we're gonna say? Oh, shield mode after the stream ends. Will it toggle? Yeah, no, I don't want shield mode offline. Because that sounds a bit extra. I honestly don't really remember what shield mode does, to be honest. But I'm pretty sure that's too much for offline. Anyway. Well, that's in my opinion. Because I'm also like, I also like to sometimes sneak into people's channel. Protect the channel with shield mode. So yeah, I'm what was I going to say? Oh right. I do like to sneak into people's chats. When they're offline and just chat there, or sometimes even some, you know that hype trains can be started offline when the streamer is offline, and raids can be ran when the streamer is offline. That's like a fun thing. Like chat on Twitch, as opposed to YouTube, for example, because YouTube like has streams. On Twitch, you have a broadcaster. Chat is for a broadcaster, and like so, chat exists while you're offline, and that's like a fun thing you can do. There's a lot of fun things you can do. In fact, like when the streamer ends the stream, but the overlay, for example, is still running. For example, for me, like for me specifically, I end the stream, but the overlay is still running, and Pentagon Operator is like, thanks, see you in chat when I'm already offline and I see it in the overlay. I know Penguin does this all the time, which is kind of nice. So if name let some name. So if we have named. So if we have, so if this thing is named, then I just insert it. Otherwise, so insert or just interned insert ty and the name. And it has to be genericless. So it's ty. So I need to swap ty for. Wait, no, I need to clone it here. So the idea is in the type def, I'm just gonna take the name. I don't know what names. Do I need to sim name the name? I don't think I should sim name this name. So if it's named, I just intern it as name. Otherwise, I intern it as hashable name. Yeah, it's not automatic. You can enable it manually. There's a button for that. And like the offline thing is gonna turn it on automatically. Offline lock, it's gonna turn shield mode on automatically for, when you're going offline, and it's gonna turn it off when you're going online. Did I mix this up? So anyway, type hashable name is the name. Ty is the type for interned. So we're gonna do this, but we're gonna pass in type hashable name in here. Then we're also gonna do declarations of self type. Type underscore. Like that. Alright, set it up. Yeah, you're welcome. Seribot is really nice. It also has like some fun features, like if you scroll up, oh, you cannot see it in my chat anymore because of spam. But yeah, for example, I have dead jokes every start of the stream. Makes me feel less lonely, you know. Like there's a bunch of stuff in Seri for that with that too. Apparently Seribot has been expanded a lot, but it's still like mainly moderation mode, and it does this job very well from my experience. So yeah, here we declare the type using this name. Wait, actually I don't need this. So we declare the type. So we insert it, and then we also declare the type. Wait, I don't need to do this. Do I? Wait, I can actually... Hold on. I can actually do this first. So look, I can do this. I'm gonna ignore erase for now. I can do this. If it's a struct, then I check if it wasn't turned. If it wasn't turned, I replace it with the name, with a different struct. And yeah, that does make the C code a bit more annoying, but I guess that's fine. That's why I wanted struct names right. But that's like the different time I wanted struct names, because you could have different declares. I mean, this makes it simpler anyway. So I'm gonna do that. So if it's interned, I swap it for the interned name. If it's not, if it's named, I insert it. If it's not, then I can just declare it. I can indeed just declare it. And then it's gonna automatically, let me know, I still need a name. And then it's gonna automatically insert into interned on like the stage next time. So type for mem replace. So we replace ty by, and I can actually extract it here. So we replace ty by orco symbol. Wait, orco type, or just type symbol. The symbol is gonna be name, and the generics are gonna be empty. Simple enough. So that's interning, because if it will be interned, I can wait. It's a hashable name. The hashable name is a problem. So I do want this to run after. So intern inner types, and then intern this type if required. I can't tell if I have disabled audio. Hold on.
Can you read chat, please?
Yeah, I had. Expected nothing, found codegen. What do you mean? What do you mean found codegen? Okay, no, that's just weirder. Now, this function. Where do you use it? I use it for type tracking, right? It is required pretty much. So this thing. So symbol generics, right? What do I do with generics? So if I do the struct stuff, I can actually pass in the thing. So if I right, so if I intern a struct, it's gonna have a name. It's gonna be a symbol, or the name I pass here is already gonna be including generics. Okay, let me just. I'm not worried about the names. Soon-ish. I mean, actually, I really should do the names in sim name. I really should. I mean, maybe I do. You know what? I don't know though. So difficult. So in type here, I can do let name equals self sim name symbol generics. So I can do it immediately. and then use this name in turn. Hi, Cuckoo. Conky. Levin. Yeah, I was not here to stop you, is it? Is him? Or is him? Poor Conky. Poor Conky. So, if I intern the name, seems like a strong Conky. By the way, Cuckoo, have you been shadow banned lately? Because we just had this issue with Penguin Operator. What's this issue fixed for you? No Sage. You're sad about it? What? Well, if you want, it has 9 HP. Yeah, it has. I guess it has like 100 defense if it's that hard to catch. You caught it. Can I see the stats? I wanna see the stats. I always wanna see the stats of caught plushes, cause like depends on how long. 30 def. That's holy. That is insane. 30 defense. 30 defense on a stock plushie. And yet 10 attack. This is level 13. This is insane. Lizard, it's not a lizard. It's not a lizard, it's a KD mascot. But this is insane. Yeah, you're on 31, Nigel's on 29. So if I use the sim name, okay, I don't know if I looks like a dragon though. Does it look like a dragon? And like lizard is not a dragon, is it? Lizards and dragons are like not the same species, right? I mean, actually, anyway, stop distracting me. So how do I manage names cleanly? I mean, I would want to delay it, I guess. But then I have to carry generics everywhere, which is annoying. So like if I instead immediately get the name, intern the type with this name, and then cert with this name, and then I can reuse the name. What if I I wanna keep this name human readable though. Like more human readable than what sim name returns. I mean, maybe I just where is it? Maybe I just do let name equals format name fmt or code types fmt generics. I could do that. Oh, whoa. I could do just that. and then copy this in here. Copy this in here. However, I need to inline generics first, which is I mean, actually, okay. So I could do public function self embed generics in the name. The symbol name also handles disambiguation and intername self turn type. Wait, generics shall be a vec because it can be changed, or should it? Yeah, Nigel, you were late. You are late. Unfortunately. I mean, you're gonna have your time, right? You're gonna have a chance. A fighting chance. Oh, once I add the redeems in. Engie. This mode. Why can't I see it properly? Didn't want to be annoying, huh? I mean, okay, after you. So how do I? I wanna have more clashes. Okay, so I need the types, right? Put UI in generic. Name immutable. But it can also be a ref. So it's like when intern type is actually not ideal. I mean, a little bit of copying is fine. Just want the most plushes. Wait, for loops evaluate to unit type. Oh, right. So, right, anyway. Now here I just do format. I mean, I can copy it from here. So I just format this and into it. So it can be referenced. Now that's generic name. Now we'll have sim name. Or I guess I can rename it to C name after all. C name. Should generate C code. Mangling. So here. If it has params, then I'm gonna panic, otherwise I'm gonna turn. Cradle RS cargo wallet. So this I'm gonna get rid of. They have the fixed meal already. Actually, I'm gonna move this down because I really want to move this down. I like that order is more natural. Now, so here, in declaration backend, I'm gonna do let name equals self generic name generics, and you know what, I'm gonna rename this to name. I'm gonna name this to name. New name. This is kind of pointless. And do this. Expected nothing from collision. What do you mean? This is a void error. Doesn't exist. So why are you angry at this? I'm pretty sure this is a fake error. Yeah, something's wrong with Rust Analyzer. This version, I guess, specifically. So we have the name. Wait, I'm gonna copy this. So first of all, I embed generics into the name. I have two types. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get back to this. In fact, let me close this as well. So now, right? Type is just gonna convert the name, intern it as this name, and then use it. Well, insert it using this name, the displayable name. Next, function. Oh, and by the way, I can just if generics.empty return name, just like that. A little optimization, because I do think it's gonna optimize stuff. Because this thing is gonna return empty stuff. Empty thing. I don't think compiler will catch it. And that means returning and stuff. Anyway, so here I get the name for the function, then I intern params. This is gonna be none. And params and return type. Yeah, that's necessary. Oh, and by the way, here interning is not enough. I need to inline them as well. Wait, where was in generic name? So I need to inline and intern. Assuming every type has been interned, which means a struct will be interned to symbol. Inline type aliases with inline struct false. Which, by the way, Intern type. I'm gonna change it to unify, maybe. Type, and it's insides. Unify them. Oh yeah. This is so tough to do cleanly. So obviously all inner types. So the idea is type aliases are gonna be replaced. This is annoying. This is really annoying to do. Because at the same time I don't wanna change the type much. I don't wanna inline like type aliases inside of the type for no reason. But I don't know. Like it's so annoying. The fact that type aliases exist is just so annoying. So idea is to intern structs and replace types. Add break is in progress, huh? So what I want from this? I mean, I guess nothing extra. Except for hashable name, which relies on unification, which is rather annoying. Do we need just a whole extra copy for a unified type? I don't know what to do. How to do this cleanly and efficiently. Two problems I'm addressing. I need unified type names, and I need unification. Well, it's my kind of unified, so I need like it's a different kind of unified. I mean, so that two type aliases that are alias the same type have the same name. That's the kind of unification I'm talking about right now. Not the case stuff, which might come in later, and is actually kind of easy, much easier. How do I do this? I don't want to sacrifice the readability of the result of the resulting code. So if I replace structs, I can replace structs. I need to replace type aliases, or do I? Also, did it get renamed or what? So the difference here is whether I replace symbols, whether I replace symbols by by their counterparts. By their their internal names, so that they match. I mean, I guess I don't want to do that unless specified. I guess I can say I can call it unified type, and then add like a bunch of parameters. Rename, or you wanna get the type name. This is so difficult. This is so difficult. It's just generic make bring a whole bunch of more a whole lot of complexity here. I'm gonna keep it as an turn type. Actually, I hate this. I hate this. Okay, so intern type. I'm gonna create another function here, public function. And I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna do a module. No, type interning and creation of unified names. Unified name is a type, and it's still some is a type names that can be used that is a string that incompatible types would map to is one string that, yeah, something like that. A simple file will do for now at least. Scusa. Now impl the backend or super backend, I don't really know. Super guess fair. Oh. So I'm gonna move. What am I gonna move? I'm gonna move everything. I'm gonna move inline type aliases as well. And CNAME. I mean, it's CNAME. CNAME really doesn't have to be there. It can be here. Speaking of, is CNAME still there? But no, I removed it. Okay. So have that. So I'm gonna add a function. Type in. Well, I'm gonna move the around. See, back. Unified name. and then documentation. This is a reference, and it's gonna return as symbol. So it should. What do you mean? Oh, why does it not resolve? Hold on. Also, this mod doesn't have to be public. It doesn't actually provide anything. Really. Okay, so here I'll need to match TY. So this is gonna handle type and turning, I guess, as well. Yeah, use orpo type asterisk. I can actually do that probably. I would rather not, I guess. I'll do that instead. So those. So those will be just the same wide hashable name. Okay. Into then symbol, which if we take a look at, it's gonna just go to ty to string. So maybe I do to string immediately, and not rely on hashable name. Do you really need hashable name, actually? If I'm gonna implement it myself anyway. Consideration and yeah, I don't think I need this. What did I just press? Where did it go? Here. Just from T. So hashable name really is unnecessary. Okay, so unified type name. Symbol. So symbol will need to have will need to be inlined. Actually, I can do match self inline type aliases. Type. This thing is gonna return. This thing is gonna work on references. However, it needs a garden. Kinda annoying. So I need a guard, which is papaya guard, which this is an interface. So trait. Yep. self guard type and an inline. So self type get what symbol, also this is recursive guard. Okay, so this is the reference lifetime A, lifetime A, and then so the guard reference is gonna be the same as this type reference and this type reference. I hope it's gonna be fine. See if inline struct or doesn't match or cool. It's inline struct or the type doesn't match the struct. Symbol cool. Why is symbol a type? Oh wait, symbol is a type. So the inner type. So this is the inner type. I don't have to clone it. And I need to pass the guard. Maybe I should replace this with rewrite this without recursion. So while let symbol be y so it's name generics, let name equals self generic name generics, which I mean, yeah, it's supposed to be I don't know. So this whole thing is just so annoying. I mean, okay, I think it's gonna be fair if I do this. If not, then it's gonna be optimized anyway. So now, if inline struct or it doesn't match a struct, then continue. So yeah, then we're gonna do type equals yeah, otherwise I just return to y. So we're gonna say type equals in the arrow here symbol the type ref, and we'll continue inlining like that, and then I need to return something. What? Expected vector. Yeah, so we're not gonna be expecting vector anymore. Generics are gonna be a slice. Hopefully I can do this like that. So inline type aliases. Yeah, this is the opposite to what I want to do. Yeah. Get name guard. Lurk. Let's lurk. Like that. Immutable argument. Yeah, no, mutable. Hopefully this should work. Lurk depth is actually 2 right now. You didn't unlurk, did you? You're too deep. Nice, fucking. It's a flag, it's not a stack. So intern type. So intern type is gonna forcefully go through the type, and what if you unlurk -1? It's a flag, it doesn't matter. You know, every time you lurk, you place a parenthesis in your Lisp program. Every time you unlurk, you place a different parenthesis. Now, it's on you to keep the balance. Oh, and if your program ever doesn't compile, by the end of the stream, then you're banned. No. But yeah, every time you lurk, you place this parenthesis. Every time you unlurk, you place this parenthesis. And every time the stream ends, if the program doesn't compile, if the parentheses aren't matched, you're banned forever. Good idea. So it's now on you. Not mess it up. So here, interning. This is just recursion, and this is gonna be, if it's struct, I can try substituting it for already interned, if there is one, or name. If it's named, then I'm gonna insert it. If it's not, then I'm just gonna declare it as a different name. And the name is gonna be self-unified type name ty. Well, the gears are off screen. My camera is not like wide enough. Also, it's you who are controlling the parentheses. Every time you lurk, I just imagine imagine me like pressing something, turning the gears. I wish I had a chance to drive a manual now, because like I don't have anymore. I wish I knew how to drive. Let's start with that. I mean, I know, I wish I had practice with it, and I wish I had a driver's license. I should probably like get it. I should probably like do the whole learn rules exams and the driver's license and stuff. I would really benefit from that. And then I should probably buy a car, you know. Would be useful, because I'm gonna be going to university. It's like, oof, it's not a nice drive. Every day it's gonna be like an hour to get there. Gosh, and an hour to, oh my god. You know, do you think they're gonna allow me to sleep there? Do you think that's possible? To sleep in the university, and then maybe I can ask them to give me a way to stream there as well. To like allow me to stream in the in the rooms during lessons, during lectures. Like imagine it's a lecture and then I start a stream and I'm like, hey there. Yeah. That would be funny. You know, I could try it. I could try something like that one day. I don't want to risk getting kicked out though. Wouldn't be very nice. Also, Listen to is pointless. because unified type name returns a symbol. Now unified type name will inline type aliases is gonna take the guard, so self types guard. I can do that. However, I need to declare it inline struct for specifically. That should work. However, if it's not, if the type is struct and it's not returned, so like when you inline aliases, oh wait, right, if you inline, oh my god, so my brain is not working. So if, why am I inlining them again? Right, because I want to get the unified type name. So to get the unified type name, I don't need, yeah, so if it's that, if it's a symbol, then the last symbol is automatically gonna be the correct name. If it's this, if it's symbol, so this has to be empty. And I sure hope else return, you know what, I'm gonna return instead type symbol name new. Wait, I cannot do that. I cannot do that, no. So I'm gonna do just self generic name generics. Okay, fair. So diref array y size, which this should technically be a type. Yeah, Nigel, remember? I mean, you're lurking, I guess, but remember you said generics that are values. So this is gonna have to be a type then. And that's gonna be interesting to say the least. Because like then type does not have to be valid, it needs validation and stuff. Oh, anyway. Can I just go to go to definition onto string takes you to FMT. Oh, that's so useful. That's so nice. I thought it was gonna throw me into the library, into STG, and then I'm going to be like, oh, come on, I need to get out of there. So yeah, TY, I just format into, so I just format name size self unified type name TY recursion. Now for fields, I'm just gonna go through. So for fields, do I comma separate them? And do I mean, I guess I do let mute name string new, then I'm gonna for field in fields, I'm gonna do name push stir. Well, first of all, it's not gonna be string new, it's gonna be opening brackets to owned. Then I'm gonna be name ty. If there is a name, I'm gonna do name colon, otherwise just type. Let some name equals name. That's right? Yep. Then oh wait. Field. Name push stir field is a ref to string. The name push colon name push stir self unify type name ty, and then I also need name into, and I'm also gonna need a name push closing. Come on, why am I, what's so wrong with me? And then I'm also gonna do idx here. Field enumerate, enumerate, later enumerate, but yeah. And so if idx is above 0, then I do name push comma. So there is that. Now ptr ty mutability. You just go to the format. So struct has the whole thing. Just like copy this. You know what? I could copy. Yeah, for parameter as well here. So type param type error. Well, technically type param should never be encountered, but this is not the place to check. So for pointer, I'm gonna do format instead of right. Format into. Oh, the way it's gonna create so many extra strings. Oof. Oracle compiler memory usage is gonna be over the top. So yeah, so it's a pointer type, and then it's a pointer kind, and then it's gonna be self-unified type name ty. Then a fan pointer. We're gonna do let mute name opening parenthesis to owned. I mean, unified type names don't really have to be that beautiful. Like, might as well make them. Or should I be instead doing by the way by the way, we can do function overloads using generics, which is funny, but yeah, so it's also insane by the way, but yeah, so, and that's transpilable to Rust. You can do function overloads in Rust by doing traits. Oh my god. That's so messed up. Anyway, so do I really need a unified name to be like that? So where am I gonna use it? Because this is like, I mean, it's gonna be user facing a lot. Here, for example. Well, generic name is really unified name. Or is it? Wait, no. It doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. But generics. So unified name is gonna exploit generics. My brain's so broken right now. Also, it's not gonna be like that. So every time I declare something, we need unified names for generics. It is gonna be user facing sometimes, but most of the time really it's gonna be cogent, and so I probably want to make it friendly for underscores. Underscore friendly. Or actually like prepare it with underscores. Maybe. Like the thing is, it's gonna be user facing a lot. Just friendly. Oh, fifth function. Hey, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Imagine like I'm sitting on a lecture and just, hey, thank you for the raid. Yeah, I was just discussing how I could stream in the university, but yeah. So I haven't joined your streams for a bit. I should probably check them out because I've been a bit busy. I've seen you doing stuff with your modular OBS UI stuff. How's it? How's it going? Panel operator is trying to punch. Wait, who are you trying to punch? Oh, it's not punching. Yeah, CPP was broken. And I think it's not gonna recover if you respawn. You claimed that which free GPT? Wow, that's pretty cool. I mean, the AI is getting better after all. Oh, GPT Plus. Wait, what do you mean free GPT Plus? So this. All his functions are disappearing. You're just tossing all the code in a wall of text at it, and 10 minutes later there it is. I mean, yeah. That's how AI is supposed to work. I mean, not supposed to, but like that's how people use AI. I guess. Except for the there it is part. Doesn't always just work. It feels so empty like a project. I mean, fair. Better write code if you want to be responsible for it. At the same time, getting GPT to do something is also a bit of work. And to be fair, being a project manager is also a bit of work. uh, it's no work at all. You're saying that, like, I mean, I guess the GPT Plus that they're talking about is really good, but like it is usually, and that's why I'm not using AI much for programming, because like I'm gonna put a lot of work into telling AI to do something, and then it's gonna do something, and then I'm not gonna be able to claim that it's no AI or something if I ever want to. And like, well, in my experience, it's also gonna be very annoying to deal with. But I guess AI is getting better, and like at the same time, yeah, but no. First of all, I need uh, even if it's a good AI, I need to explain what I want from it. And like, as I'm a programmer, the best way would be to write some code. At this point, like, at this point, I might as well spend a little bit more effort and implement it myself. And I'm gonna just. So first of all, I'm gonna spend time typing code instead of trying to explain something which is not my strong suit. And yeah. Well, yeah, fair enough. The speed up is worth it. Although, again, in my experience, it wasn't. um, I guess I'm doing some obscure things. Like fair, but I've never taught humans to do how to like to do something that specific with the code. As in, I never told a human to write some code the way I need to. Like, I mean, I told many people to write some code, because I'm teaching a little bit and stuff. Do it the way you want. I wouldn't want someone to tell me, you know what, how to do to write some code. I mean, I could try. I did notice though. Uh, I'm using mostly. I'm mostly using DeepSeek because it's not region locked. Whenever I need something AI, I did notice it got much better recently. Anyway, return type. If some, I'm just gonna push name push through this. Then I'm gonna do name into or something like that. Why is there so many prints? This one, oh right, it's fine. It just works. Fair enough. Alright, come on. So now, generic name is gonna be different. And yes, I am gonna have to do it manually. By the way, is there a symbol? There is symbol, and symbol is gonna do self-generic name on that symbol. And generic name is gonna unify. It's gonna unify stuff. So I'm gonna do let mute name equals name to string. For type and generics, this, and then I'm gonna do self-unified type name type. Oops. And I'm just gonna do name push. And generics aren't empty, let's be clear. So name push opening bracket. Then I'm gonna add commas for indices, saying things like, how is the code to work with are there any quality of life things it needs or difficulty you found? Then it gives feedback like a human. Yeah, that's like the human that used the like the human that used that used the code. It's like replacing people's jobs. I mean, fair. But yeah, that I feel like it was good at for a while now. Finding quality of life improvements. I mean, I guess depends on the code. But like, I feel like I mean, I haven't done this to the code. It has been very good at it for art, the vision models, which can actually like understand pictures and images, and for text, but I don't like it for text because it's like it's changing a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, no, I don't want this changed. Yes. Wait, what? Symbol. Oh, consider borrowing, huh? Theme, dark icon. Wait, it's not like that. Why? The only time you use dashes in the name, it's underscores. And holy, what is this? Using backgrounds, highly altering background names. That is an interesting theme. So you give it a go. Well, the thing is, the issue I mentioned that's like it's gonna change stuff that I don't want to be changed. It's like I'm asking for quality of life improvements. I get quality of life improvements, or rather, I asking just for improvements to the text. I get improvements to the text back, and I'm like, I don't like it. I just if I do that, if I like incorporate those improvements, the text is not gonna be like what I wrote. That's which is completely correct. And those are not changing the text radically. But did I say the code once? But like I don't know. I don't want it to change that much. It's like asking for help, but then saying that no, you don't want it or something. It's like I'm asking for improvements, but I don't accept any. Anyway, so what's up with the syntax? If id is above 0, name push stir comma space. The issue we were having was you did what you asked but removed the other features. Oh, that used to be the case, but I'm pretty sure that's not anymore. Anyway, so name push. And then I'm just gonna do false. Wait, false. Hold on. Name enter. What's wrong with my brain? So there is a generic name. But I should be able to see errors very cleanly with this theme. Also, I don't particularly like the highlight for the dot. But other than that, I actually kind of like the background highlights. You know what? Background highlights are actually pretty nice. they don't look particularly nice. Well, at least here, when it says like the arguments to this method are incorrect, I feel like here it would be fine to do without background, but um, background for symbols like that, where there are warnings, notes, or errors, is actually a really nice feature in the color scheme. Could I mod Grapbox to have this? I mean, I'm lazy, I'm not gonna, but still. Anyway, ref this. Free for 1 month, but use at your own mental risk. Oh yeah, I can't really use it. I mean, I guess I could try with the VPN. Is it? I stopped using ChatGPT because I need a VPN to access it, which is annoying. So declaration backend, intern. See you. So yeah, we interned everything here, right? So this should be okay. Somewhat okay. Now type dependencies, symbol, name, generics. I mean, I feel like generics should be embedded. Wait, no. Itself. Generic name. It's required here. So this is the top sort. So topological sort. Why don't I have pointers and why did I just casually ignore pointers everywhere in functions like this? I feel like this could be in include backend. Or actually, I'm gonna make it a private function. It's gonna take backend, and then I'm just gonna do dependency push back and generic name generics. This is not clean, but whatever. So there is this now. Top sorter. Do I do parators? No. Oh, the errors drifted here. So maybe I should do spirit stuff. So the thing I don't like is the amount of string operations I do here. Like, okay, I convert the name here. I mean, actually, generic name. Convert the name here, convert the name here. Intern type. Intern type could also replace all symbols by their unified counterparts. Probably. So let's see. Cifying the type. Y equals type symbol after self generic name name generics. So it's like a substitute, and then yeah, single. All right, and back new. So this thing rewrites types. Do you mean moved value? Don't wanna borrow it extra. I mean, I guess I could. I guess I could itermute, and that's enough. So there's that. That's gonna make me feel a bit nicer, a bit better. That's what I meant. So we're gonna move this stuff out. And yeah, so unified type. Where's it called? Unified type name. Is it called anywhere except for generics? Hey Mizzy. Good. So this is in, I'm pretty sure. Oh right, unified type name is also used in interning, which is very fair. Could probably make it a little more optimized by using proper types. Then this is in the unified type name itself, and here okay. I feel like this should return a string. Like, okay, generic name will return a symbol. This, however, oh, and the single int is probably gonna fix it, right? What do you mean variable none? What do you mean variable none? It's not a variable, it's a pattern match. So now here, unified type name into. I am obviously gonna use them as a symbol. Or do we actually keep it a symbol? I mean, I don't want to leak way too many strings. So where am I creating symbols? I'm creating symbols where I actually wanna refer to them as symbols. And in generics, search for symbol. Ideally in cgen. Sim name. That's not symbol. Oh wait, it's a match Armon symbol. Right. Yeah, so that's not gonna help me. That's not gonna help much. I mean, I guess I can do. I could do this. So that's encoding, that's just passing stuff around. This type symbol, intern type, takes optional name as a symbol. There's some matches. Those are types. That's surprisingly little, by the way. Generic name takes name as a symbol, which is also fair, because it's supposed to come from it. Some types, some libres, a whole bunch of maps. So type map is, I guess, fair, and turn map is fair. The reverse of type map. Functions. Yeah, just kind of literally falling asleep. So CNAME could just take a ref, I guess, but it's okay. Right, functions. This is, what is this, 77 lib? Oh, that's tough. I mean, I guess it's still fine. But here, unified type name returns symbol. Generic type takes symbol. Whatever. I guess. Oh, inline type aliases. Wait, no, inline intern type takes a name. Yeah, it's fine. Where do we have ours? Here in the displays. So top sorter, or oh, I can get rid of the result. That's so nice. Named Y. By the way, we're gonna run Clippy at some point on this again. Clippy is actually not so hard, and even the Clippy pedantic is not so bad. Four. Crazy. Type self. Then. So we're gonna insert. All right. Pin. Wait, what? I'm not supposed to have 3 arguments. Is it? It'll be fooling me around again. fooling me again. What? I am immediately declaring the struct. Oh, that's forward declarations. Right, forward declarations. That's why I needed structs. Also, I don't need the underscore struct way. It's fully okay to say type def struct name name. I am pretty sure. and then forward declaration. Fine. It took a while. So Clang is gonna compile this. TCC hopefully will compile this, and if TCC compiles it, I am okay. TCC doesn't compile it for different reasons. Mhm. For some reason TCC wants to link it. There we go. Okay, so I can actually skip some of it. So if it's a struct, I can immediately say type def struct name. I don't need result, I can just do question mark. I don't need this, I don't need that. So sorter depths. Insert name dependencies. Type dependencies. Would return the back. Actually, no, it's fine. I know why. This is the case. So that's what we do. Generics. Are generics necessarily dependent? Also have on clunky modes. How did I miss this? Oh, right. Those are. So, do I really need generics as dependencies? I guess no. Not in this case. Yeah, right. This can go. Then top sort. Oh, name sim name. So it's gonna be. Oops. Self C name. It's gonna be C name. And in self types like that. No, like iter. Wait, can I do ping? Can I do into it? Can I do like that? No. Why though? That's weird. Into iterator, but into iterator is implemented, huh? So why is this not working? That's so weird. But whatever, I guess I don't really care. So then top sort, we top sorted. I mean, I guess I might find out after fix other errors. So top sort I hope is gonna be okay. For name ty in self types pin into iterator. I don't care about types here. I just care about names so that I can top sort them. Then I don't care about this. This is outdated right line. Oh, and yeah, and top sort will actually what? No, it's just its order. Order push. Yeah, and then I do walk the order afterwards. I mean, I guess I can just pin it all at the top somewhere. Pin types, and then I can just do that. It's pinned already. Let me do this. No. So weird. And then Intuitor, will Intuitor move it? I wonder. Now after sorting here, just types without in. Now try to get it, and then I actually format it. Then I do for name signature in self function, and then I can just iterate through it. Where's my voice? Come on. Cannot. Wait, I need just iter. Stream crashed. Oh no, is it stream or is it the overlay? Because I actually didn't see messages in the overlay, I was wondering why something happened. Yeah, it's Golang mystically magically disappeared. It's at that point. I don't know. Oh, I should have looked at debugger. Too late. Oh well. So now the overlay should be working again. Yep. Anyway, so here I just write definitions, and I have a theory. So this is a hashmap ref. I had a theory that I can start it and it's gonna work, but no. So that's a ref. Like the fact that this doesn't work and this does is weird. No, okay. So there is this. Now I guess CodeGen. Can I comment out CodeGen for now and say like to do? Ooh, I don't have access to any types that implement the trait. I mean, I guess I can just comment this out after all. And cargo toml in CGen, I can get rid of IR here. That's center. Right. Now I need to run it. Don't look at the shadow. Okay, I don't think it's gonna compile. I think I missed something in symbols, for example. Here must have no, it's just an empty function. Maybe no. Okay, now if I go to Rust C, wait, am I even compiling? Am I even compiling this? Yeah, no, I'm not compiling this. Great. Come back. So I can switch the backend to CGen, and we'll see. Okay, here types rs. Right, FMT type has issues. Right, FMT type requires a backend. No, I really hope it's not gonna break stuff because it really might. Backend.cname of backend.generic name symbol generics like that. And then I just really need to pass it around. Backend. Wow, that's a lot of references. That's surprising. So that, and then Right, because create document. Now it should be okay. I go here, down here. Self. Right. Here FMT type that's in symbols. FMT function must now take the backend as well. Oh, I just skipped the docs. So backend, then I'm gonna just pass in backend here, pass in backend here, and then we're done. Right, so it's not gonna compile, of course, because I need to pass a backend in here. MT function, so backend self. There we go. Now this should compile and crash, of course. Right, because I didn't do the generic stuff. I didn't do the generic stuff. Type names. Do unsupported. No, it's not like that. Encountered. I should probably do this instead. And so in IR, which by the way I forgot to commit last time, I'm pretty sure. So let's maybe do it now. Turn type, unify type. What? Oh, Cogent still has unify type. Actually, I can just discard this change. Alright, let's see Cargo. So I what did I do? I did a Cgen, right? Cgen partially upgraded. So there's that, and now I should do IR for generic stuff. Internet explodes. Actually, to be honest, for the new overlay physics, if I'm gonna be doing them, I actually don't know how to do collisions. In fact, I quit last overlay because of that. Like last overlay didn't have collisions. I'll need to figure out how to do that. Yeah, I mean it's just circles, right? It's just circles. I just resolve them. I iteratively resolve them, right? It's circles. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's gonna be fine, right? I'm gonna figure it out. Anyway. So IR, which I will need to improve as well, because this inline type aliases is kind of annoying. I mean, I don't know if I can improve it much. I could just return type and map. I mean, you know what? I could do that. I could return type reference and map. Reference to type and map. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be doing it next time. Yeah, streams kinda got shorter. But maybe we're gonna be ending here. So let's see who we rate. Unit of Times Live. Tools Live, Vintage Live. What's this? Talking maxing 11 hours. Any compilers? I became lazy. I'm just searching by tag. Nah. Oh, the stream did crash. My bitrate is very unstable. I mean, you can hide the bitrate. It's almost as if it actually did anything. Almost as if like hiding it would be helpful in any way. Almost as if it could be distracting. So guys, who do we rate? Smaller. One viewer, yeah, not way. Let's just rate Unit of Time, because why not? It's pretty laggy. Yeah, I'm kinda tired. See, remember, no stream tomorrow or after that. I might try to sneak in a stream somewhere during the week, like an extra one where we're gonna be playing Celeste. Maybe I'm gonna be doing that on Monday, and then I'm gonna move Monday's programming stream wherever. Can't believe I have schedule, but yeah. Whoa. Firefox, stop lagging. Anyway, thank you for joining. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.